Now, once we're in that bottom position with our setup, we want to make sure that we're engaging the right muscle groups and putting the right muscles in position to lift this weight. Okay, we've all seen those internet memes and videos about people lifting with the cat back or the rounded spine or doing things horribly. So here's what we're gonna do to make sure that you're not doing that. All right, so first is the concept of pulling the slack out of the bar. What does that mean? That means we're getting everything tight together, the weights and the bar and the chain that is our body. So when we're using a barbell, there's a little bit of space between the bar and the plates. You can feel this for yourself. You'll feel a little clink if you were to just gently tap up on there. So again, real gentle. So make sure that we're getting that done. Now we will break down a little bit later the difference between deadlift bars and power bars. But for now, I'm using a standard power bar. And if you're in the more beginning novice stages of your lifting career, I would recommend always using a power bar. It's a little bit harder, therefore better training stimulus, so you'll learn these things correctly, but more on that a little later. Deadlift bars do bend a little bit more though, so you'll actually get that big kind of hook type shape as you're lifting. But anyways, we want to use that slack to tighten up our body. So as soon as I'm pulling that slack out, we're thinking chest is lifting, shoulders are pulled down and back so we're not shrugging up here, and we're keeping our body as tight as possible. So you want to think like a hair trigger, you know, here. So we're getting tight, and then when everything's there, we're going to kind of use our legs like a leg press to initiate the lift and come up and execute, right? So when we're lifting, always make sure that you're finishing nice and tall, all right? To finish a deadlift properly, you have to make sure that, you know, your knees are locked out and your hips are locked out. So quads tight, butt tight, head up, chest up, shoulders back. This is not shoulders back. This is soft knees. This is soft hips. So always up tall. So let's see that in action. Here, hinge down, a little click. So chest up, my body's nice and tight. You should feel like you're holding the brunt of this weight in your upper back and arms before you engage with your legs. One more. That's how to execute a solid deadlift.